Let's be honest. In today's world, every single organization is fighting the same battle, the war for talent. And winning? It's not just about getting the best people in the door. It's about keeping them, growing them, and making sure you have the leaders you need for tomorrow ready to go. So let's dive into the strategy that really separates the winners from everyone else.
All right, let's start with a quick gut check. First question for you. When you look at your team, and then you look over your shoulder at your competitors, are you truly, honestly managing your talent effectively enough to win?
Okay, second question. Think about your A players. If they walked out tomorrow, is there a clear plan? Do your best people actually see a real future with you? Or are they, maybe polishing up their resumes on the side?
And finally, number 3, are your strategies built for the world we live in right now? Or are they really ready for the challenges that are just around the corner? Because spoiler alert, the future isn't going to wait for us to catch up.
Look, if those questions felt a little tough, you're definitely not alone. The fact is, the #1 challenge that defines the entire modern labor market is a fundamental scarcity, a shortage of highly skilled, highly motivated people. And this isn't just some HR issue, it's a core business risk.
So, how in the world do you solve it? Well, we have to stop thinking about just filling jobs. We have to start thinking strategically. This is all about building a framework that creates a truly resilient organization, one that's ready for, well, pretty much anything.
And that brings us to what talent management really means today. I want you to forget the old school paperwork and the once-a-year reviews. Think of this as an active, ongoing process. It's about nurturing your best people, making sure their growth is perfectly aligned with your business goals, and then having them ready for those critical roles exactly when you need them. But making this kind of shift happen, it takes a totally different mindset, right from the very top. The source material for this program puts it so bluntly, I love it. You need to be courageous. This is a wake-up call for leadership to step up in a completely new way.
So what does being courageous actually look like? Well, first, it means your people strategy is your business strategy. They're one and the same. It means your CEO is the #1 champion of this, not just someone who signs off on it. But here's the real game changer. It means your talent strategy is treated with the exact same seriousness as your financial strategy. It's not just an HR thing anymore. It's fundamental risk management for your entire company.
Okay, so we get the why. The strategy makes sense, and we know we need that courageous leadership. But how do you actually do it? How do you put it into practice? Let's get into the playbook and look at the step-by-step guide.
See, this 4-step process takes a really big challenge and makes it manageable. It all starts by getting your senior leaders together to define what success actually looks like. What are the core skills that move the needle? Then you formalize the process. You plug it into how you already manage performance, and then, and this is so important, you communicate it. Everyone in the organization needs to know what the plan is and what part they play. Now, let's talk about a huge, critical insight when it comes to developing these future leaders. The old way of doing things, sending people to a week-long training course, that model is basically broken. Real, meaningful, lasting development, it happens right there, in the flow of work, while solving real-world problems. And this is the solution. It's a concept called action learning, and it's a total game changer. You take your brightest up-and-comers, you put them on projects that are mission-critical for the business, and you let them learn by doing. They build real skills, they connect with other future leaders, and they get direct FaceTime and mentoring from senior leadership. And the best part? While all this development is happening, they are actively pushing your company's strategic goals forward. It's a massive win-win. So after all this work, the courageous leadership, the step-by-step plan, the action learning, what's the real payoff? What's the ultimate return on this investment? Well, it's actually pretty simple, but incredibly powerful. The result is pure alignment. A direct, unbreakable link between where your business needs to go and the people you have to get you there. You no longer have a business strategy over here and a separate people strategy over there. No, they become one and the same, working together to drive success. And here's what that transformation really looks like. First, you see turnover go down because your best people can actually see a career path with you. Next, you safeguard the company's future because you don't have those scary leadership gaps. You build a deep bench of talent, a strong pipeline that's ready for anything. And what does all that add up to? It's the ultimate prize, a decisive, sustainable, competitive advantage that's built on your people. So ultimately, taking this modern approach to talent management empowers you to do 4 critical things. You create a real strategic plan, you learn how to keep your star performers, you build a bench of future leaders, and you guarantee that you have the right people and the right roles at the right time to absolutely crush your goals.
Which brings us right back to the biggest question of all. It's not just about if you can compete for talent. It's about whether your entire organization, your culture, your leadership, your strategy is truly built from the ground up to win. What's your answer?